Let me guess, you did everything right. You listed at the right time, at the right price, you staged and cleaned until the house looked absolutely perfect, and you still received a lowball offer? Are you kidding me? Well, don't take it personally. It actually happens more often than you think, and it's important to remember that it's not personal. In this video, I'll be sharing the advice we give our clients when reviewing and responding to a lowball offer. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay, and I'm a realtor with the Wise Move AZ team. My team and I serve the North Phoenix metropolitan area with a focus in beautiful Anthem, Arizona. If you're new to our channel, hit that little subscribe button in the corner. We put out new videos every Thursday and Sunday with tips and tricks to help you navigate the wonderful world of real estate. Okay, so you got a lowball offer on your house, right? Well, go ahead, get mad, scream in your car, punch a pillow, or whatever it is you need to do to vent. Then do something to get it out of your system, like go for a run, eat some ice cream, hang out with a puppy, whatever you need to be able to do to come back with a fresh perspective. Now you're ready to move forward, and we're here to help with tips on how you might be able to salvage the deal and strike a balance between you and the buyer. Taking a quick step back, we're assuming that you've read the offer in its entirety and reviewed it with your realtor. If not, go check out our last video. Now that we've taken a deep breath, let's be honest with ourselves. A low offer is better than no offer at all. At least you have something to work with, right? Remember, it's not a personal attack on you or your home. The offer is all about the buyer. It's normal for homes to sell at 95 to 98% of list price, assuming it's priced right. If the offer is below that, work with your realtor to determine the net value of the offer in its entirety, having regard to all costs associated with selling your home. Determine your actual net proceeds and compare that to what you need or expected to get from the sale of your home. Now that you've determined your net proceeds, work backwards from that number and factor in things like number one, closing costs. Has the buyer agreed to take over certain closing costs that are ordinarily paid by the seller? If not, consider asking the buyer to be responsible for some of these costs. Number two, closing date. What about the close of escrow date? Can you and the buyer agree to move it forward to reduce the amount of time you're carrying your mortgage, which in turn reduces your closing costs? Number three, appliances. Will keeping appliances or other items normally included in the sale help to ease your expenses at the other end and make the deal more attractive? Does the buyer already have appliances or plan to buy new appliances? It may make little or no difference to the buyer whether you leave or take your appliances. Number four, earnest money. Accepting an offer basically removes your home from the market until it closes. Consider asking the buyer to increase their earnest money deposit to encourage him or her to stick with the purchase through to completion. Also, with a higher earnest money deposit, it will mean more money in your pocket if the buyer does back out after the contingencies are removed. These are a few things you can think about and work with your realtor on to make a polite and professional counteroffer. Yes, we want you to take the high road here because it's entirely possible to turn a lowball offer into a home run if it's handled well. If your home is priced appropriately based on recent sales of similar homes in your neighborhood, you do not have to accept a ridiculously low price, nor do we expect you to. You might consider lowering your price to a level that's suitable to you and negotiating other terms, like the ones I mentioned earlier. You may also consider letting the buyer know that you're grateful for the offer, but you do not want to work with him or her. You can even explain how the price was determined and take the opportunity to point out some of the greater features of your home. Keep in mind, if you decide to submit a counteroffer, the buyer may counter your counteroffer, in which case you need to be ready to rinse and repeat any necessary steps or simply walk away. Remember, a low or lowball offer is not about you or your home. Don't take it personally, and always respond with gratitude and grace. A sour seller is easier to walk away from than to negotiate with. Your realtor, hopefully that's us, will be with you every step of the way, helping you present your response in the most professional way. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more information on this topic, make sure you click the link below to read the full blog post on our website. We put out new videos every Thursday and Sunday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all things Anthem and real estate. And remember, if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell their home, please give us a call. It's always the right time to make a wise move with the Wise Move AZ team.